Today I'm going to be showing you my Nidus build. My Nidus is focused on being max range with CC and also having the best survivability possible. And what I did with it, I'm going to show you my build right away. We got Rejuvenation for its aura. I went with Rejuvenation because I wanted a little bit extra healing, and not only is this good for yourself, but it's also good for the team. So I like Rejuvenation a lot, and that's why it's in my build. Because as you know, Nidus is already getting a good regeneration on its own. So Rejuvenation adds that little extra little oomph for having that extra little healing that really makes the survivability a lot better. When I'm using on my Exilus slot, I'm using Cunning Drift for extra range. I got Prime Continuity going on for some duration. I got Transcendent Fortitude and Intensify for damage. So that's picking up the damage. Overextended is dropping the damage down, but with that range, because I got Cunning Drift, Overextended, and Stretch for range, you're at 250% for range, which makes it pretty damn awesome. Everything in the whole area is going to get sucked into the center, because when you're using your 2, it's just everything gets grabbed. That's what's really awesome about it. And then you can go ahead and stomp on the ground with your 1, and you're getting lots of stacks, and your range is just so crazy that you could just stomp just for the hell of stomping, and you'll hit things like from miles away. So it's pretty awesome. Uh, I'm using for survivability, I got Rage, and I'm also using Vitality. So Vitality, of course, picking up your health, so that picks it up to 1100, just slightly over 1100, which it's not ideal. I wish I could go higher with this, but this is exactly where it just kind of caps off. It's enough because if you use your third ability and you put that on an enemy, it pretty much makes you invincible. Especially when you're using the rejuvenation, you're healing back everything as soon as you take damage. So that rage is also giving you that energy back. So whatever damage that you're taking, you're going to be getting your energy, and you don't have to worry about going with fleeting and streamline for your energy reduction. You don't need that at all. So that's why I'm using Prime Flow in that case, so that I can have as much energy as possible, which brings me up to 425 on energy. So it evens it out to the point where you don't because the biggest thing with running fleeting expertise is that you're losing a lot of duration, and it kills your duration so bad that it makes your fourth ability garbage. Like, it makes it almost not even worth using, because you're going to lose so much stacks, and it's not going to stay out long enough for the maggots to actually do its thing, which is blow up on the mobs and give you more stacks. So that's why I like this build. It's perfect. I feel like the duration, 128%, is more than enough, because your fourth ability lasts about 60 seconds, I believe. Let me check. 51 seconds. So exactly 51 seconds, which is more than enough. You put it on the ground, and it's pretty much feels like forever. It just keeps going and going. And then the parasitic link. I love the parasitic link because when you're linking onto an enemy, of course you're losing a lot of damage reduction, or you're gaining a lot of damage reduction. So that's 70% right there. And pretty much all the damage you're taking is not going to matter. You're just going to be constantly rejuvenating your health, and you're just never going to die as long as you have this on an enemy. And if you do this to an ally, you're gaining a damage increase. So that's a damage increase of 35%. So it's pretty cool. But I'm going to show you what this build is like. We're just going to jump into a mission, and yeah.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship.
Alright, so we made it into Mott. By the way, I forgot to mention, I am using a lot of infested weapons. Pretty much everything I have is infested, even my pet, you see? Pepe's a little infested monster. But I got the Hammer for my main, I got the Pox, and then the Hybridus. I never know how to pronounce those things. Oh, I'm starting already. Alright, let's, the first thing we want to do is try to get some stacks. At least one stack. I already got it right now. So we're going to use that to link onto an enemy, and this pretty much makes you invincible. So right here, I can go ahead and use my CC, kind of get them together with the 2 and smash them down with the 1. One tactic that that I just learned about pretty recently is if you stomp on a wall like this, you can stomp super fast. So let me show you once this thing drops off. Actually, let's just kill it. This is why I don't like bringing my pet along, because he always gets himself killed. But if you stomp on the wall, you see you can stomp extra fast. So that allows you to get your stacks back really, really fast. It's awesome. Okay, let me get this guy up. I know she's gonna die like probably instantly as soon as the one mob looks at him. So we'll see. Stay alive, man. Stay alive. Pretty much the only way that I'm able to keep my dog alive is by going melee, which I really don't like to do too much. I get bored. I like to actually shoot my gun every once in a while. Like right now, you know, the cool thing about Nidus is that you can play him however you want. Like I'll even do this. I'll just kind of latch on the things. You see, they just get latched from like a million miles away, and then I can just shoot at them from there. You see, I don't have to really even use my powers if I don't want to. But of course you're gonna be tempted to use your powers because more stacks you build, the more damage you're gonna do with your stomp. So it's definitely worth it to do that. All right, and latch onto something. I'm gonna use the fork. Oh my God, he's down again. Jesus Christ. Let me go get him up, I guess. Man, I feel like I'm playing an escort mission. Stop falling on the ground. Stay up. Okay, now we're gonna go over here. There's like no mobs either. It's like Pepe is holding all the mobs over there in that doorway. Where are you at? Oh, he teleported behind me. Okay, these shotgun guys are dangerous as hell. You gotta watch out with them because they'll like one-shot your ass. Because unfortunately, Nidus is super weak. So if you're not latched onto something, you will die pretty much instantly. So you gotta be really careful. As long as you're using your 3, you're invincible. But once your 3 runs out, you better latch onto something real quick because you will die. So that's the one downside to Nidus. But once you got his groove down, like you can do anything. Like I'm gonna use his 4 right now. The 4, I mainly use it for the maggots that run out. So in this situation, I usually I'll use the 2 right here in the patch, so that I can do my stomp, and the maggots actually blow up along with the stomp. So it gives you a lot more stacks back. And they're also good for just aggroing mobs. It's really nice. So they're kind of taunting. They're running around taunting all these mobs. So it's a good thing, especially when you're doing a defense mission. Pretty much makes it super easy mode to do a defense mission. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more mobs together. We're just gonna survive 5 minutes. I could go for a long ass time on Nidus. I could probably easily do like 2 hours worth of this, but I will not do that because I don't have the patience and the time to do that. So I just my runs are usually around 15 to 20 minutes. I don't usually go beyond that because, well, who has the time, seriously? But for anybody that does want to go for 2 hours, I mean, you can. You can totally do it with this character. I don't see why not. But you see, you can't stomp that one up there, so I just shoot him. But I like doing that because, I mean, unfortunately, the 2 does not hit through walls or anything like that. It only latches onto stuff that's like immediately in the area. So if I... Oh my God, he's down again. Where'd you go down? Went down over here. Get him back up. Okay. I forgot what I was saying, but... Okay, yeah, so the powers don't shoot through walls, so you gotta kind of... Ooh, I almost died right there, holy shit. But, yeah, everything has to be at line of sight, so you see, if they're in line of sight, then they'll get sucked into the little vortex thing. Oh my God, I forgot to pop the thing. Oh shit. It was like 3 seconds left till 5 minutes, that's pretty sad. Alright, well, that's my Nidus anyway. Nidus is excellent. He's one of my favorite characters. Easily one of the best that I have. But I mean, I guess I wasn't the best demonstration in the world, but it shows you a little bit of what he's like. And he is a very, very powerful class. So definitely worth getting. But yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. And I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.